Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we are continuing on with the enemy AI, but we're going to do something a little different. So if I downsize mono develop for now, and as you can see I've highlighted my enemy game object, and here's the sphere collider. So when the player enters this collider, that's when the finite state machine is going to start, and it will stop when the player exits. But we also need to define two more radius. One's going to be from when the enemy switches from idle to attack, so we'll want a radius that's a little bit closer, and then when it defines from run to attack. Now it would be helpful if we could see these radiuses within the project view here, because as I said before, this collider is too small and will be needed to be adjusted for the final project, and the same may be true of other colliders or radiuses. So if we can see them in the scene, it will make it easier for us to adjust. So let's come back to the script, and we need to create two new variables, and they can be of type public, of type float, and the first one is going to be called run radius. Let's make this equal to 10f and we'll close the line off. And the next one, public float underscore attack radius, and let's make this equal to 1.5f, and we'll put this into the comments. Defines radius when player enters. Yes, let's say that the enemy changes to run state, and we'll just copy that comment just to save time, and we'll paste it in at the bottom here, and we'll just change run to attack. Now we have those two variables in place, let's come, and I'm going to come all the way down to the bottom of my script here, just before the very last close bracket here, and we're going to create of type private. It can be of type void because it does not return a value, and it's going to be called draw on Gizmos selected. Open and close brackets will open and will close. Now please note that on draw Gizmos selected all begin with a capital letter. And with that said, we'll come inside and we'll say gizmos.color is going to be equal to the color dot, and we'll use yellow this time. We'll close line off, into the comments, and we'll say draw gizmo color yellow, and then we'll say gizmos dot, and this time we want draw wire sphere. We'll open brackets, we'll say transform dot position, comma, underscore, and then our run radius. We'll close brackets, we'll close the line off, and straight into the comments. So we'll say yellow sphere equals run radius, and we'll just copy this block and we'll paste it in below here. Now the first thing we need to do is choose a different color, so let's make this of color red, and we'll just change the comment, and we want to change this to attack radius. and we'll change the comment as well, and we'll save it off. So the way this works is we define what colour we want the sphere to be that we draw down here. It's going to be of type transform and position and our run radius, and the same for attack. So let's downsize MonoDevelop for now, and we'll wait for the script to recompile. Once it's done that, if we click on our enemy game object, as you can see, we now can see the collider, our sphere collider here, that activates the finite state machine. And while the player's in this area here, the enemy will be in idle. Once he enters this yellow sphere collider, the enemy will change from idle to run with code that we will import at a later date. And if we come here, here's our red sphere, and this is going to be our attack radius. So when the player enters this, the enemy will change from run or whatever other state it's in to attack. Now, like I've said, these values are far too small, and I will make them larger for both the activation sphere here and for the run radius, and these can be as large or as small as you like. It all depends on your particular project. The only one that is different is the attack radius. Now, your attack radius basically should be the reach of your enemy game object, because you don't want to enter into an attack phase if the player is too far away or too close when the player is almost touching the enemy's torso. So this is really defined by your enemy's reach, but your other two, your run radius and your sphere collider here, can be any size you wish. It will all depend on your project. So I hope this has been helpful, and I think we'll leave it here for this lesson. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time, and until then, bye for now.